Here I go.
You ready?
Front door service. A mile away from the building.
Alright, so why are you going in today?
To get the extra gunk in my junk removed.
Gunk in your junk?
Yeah. To get hopefully a small surgery. We'll see what
It'll
happens.
be a small surgery.
Yeah, hopefully.
So when did you
Not
accept
really a
dying?
Pretty much last night when I couldn't sleep. I was so anxious about this whole situation. Yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna die, now's the time to do it.
This is the perfect time.
Alright.
Here we are. Down to business.
Hopefully this is the right entrance.
There she is.
Here I am.
Alright.
Here I am. This is me. Level 2.
Ta-da!
We made it. Barely. There's no one here. Alright. I don't know where to go from here. Oh, left. I know exactly where I'm going. Right here.
Tell me how you
That
feel.
cafeteria that we walked past, you can go, what am I feeling? Like, you know how in cartoons when like two characters come together and they fight and it just turns into like this big ball? That's what I feel like right now.
Yeah. Aww.
The moon is still out. So yeah, that TV will show, they must all be, I don't know what the colors mean, but usually that is showing each patient and where we're at. Like,
Oh, it
in
looks like there's a
line.
thing under it.
Oh.
A key.
Let's look. Let's explore together. So it's like water is for visitors. If you're having surgery, do not fucking drink this water. All I want to do is drink that water. I don't even like water. Seating facility.
Oh.
Consultation, that's what these rooms are. There's gotta be a bathroom around here for you.
So if there's an update or something?
Yeah. In post anesthesia. So yeah, so you'll figure out what number I am.
Someone's already in post anesthesia. They've been here a while.
Wow. That must have been an emergency surgery though, I bet. Because I'm the first one today. 5:30 I think is the first surgery.
Which number are you?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna feel it out. I bet I feel this one.
614162?
Yeah.
You feeling it?
And then that's me.
It's better be you.
Why are they making me wait so long to check in? Don't they know I'm anxious?
Alright, here we are.
How do I look?
You're looking good.
Yeah, but nothing really here though.
There's a smiley face. What does it say?
So I don't slip.
Pillow paw.
Pillow paw.
That's adorable. She's not gonna fall, guys.
Well,
No
not
promises.
because of these socks. Here's all my junk.
Yeah.
I got this fancy robe that ties in the back that has little to no coverage. And there's about 50 other people in here, and
All
there's
around.
very little separating us. So yeah, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to see all my bits today.
They sure are.
I know. I'm nervous.
It's alright.
I just want them to stick these drugs in me.
They'll be in shortly. Do you need to like open the curtain or anything so they know you're ready?
I'm sure he'll come back in. My nurse's name is We just have like a little cinch.
Oh my god, look at that. That was looking good.
The blanket is warm.
Nice.
Jealous.
I am jealous.
It's like really kicking in now. Maybe because I'm here.
Is this like pre-op? Like what is this?
Yeah, it's really weird that there's like so many of us in close quarters, but a lot of people are having surgery right now. So, well, I wish we would have gotten all the nurses. It was like silent, and then 10 nurses just popped up out of nowhere.
We should have recorded that. That was pretty cool.
Got us all back, and a lot of these rooms were just open, and people were like doing their consultation.
I know, the first girl to be pulled back was just sitting there talking still.
Safe to come in?
Yes.
Okay, better hurry.
Why?
Because I don't want to record them and make them feel weird.
Okay.
And he's coming back soon.
So I have a few drugs in my system now. The first poke didn't go so well. So now we're I've had worse pricks than this. I took some pills, a pain pill, so Lyrica. I have this fancy, can you see it? This fancy patch behind my ear.
Yeah, I can see it.
So hopefully I don't get nauseous like I normally do. Yeah, I had a pain med and Tylenol, because apparently that works when it's mixed with this pain med, and this patch. And they took some blood, and now they're going to put some other things in me.
I'm having way too good of a time.
I know. Having a blast. Such a great time to do this every day.
Really sick. Too many drugs in my body.
Alright, so how are you feeling now?
So I still feel a little weird in my head, and the nausea happens when I stand up, but not when I lay down. But mostly right now, it's just the gas that they put in my body I can feel it around my ribs, and in my there's pain in my shoulder from it. So I'm just trying to,
Get some snuggles.
yeah, I'm just trying to rub that so that I get the gas out of my body.
That's sweet.
Aw. I think he knows something is up. So I'll tell you what I remember. So after they wheeled me out, because you were in the room when they wheeled me out still, right?
Yeah, originally. That's when we split
That
ways.
first room. Yeah, and then so I remember the wheeling part, and then on the way, like about 2 seconds after we started wheeling, I felt the anti-anxiety stuff,
okay.
and I was like, I'm chill. I was like making jokes and stuff, and I was like, oh, is this all? Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, just being funny. And then when I got in there, I saw all the people, and I was like asking what they all did, and I was
Oh,
like, what
cool.
did those nurses do? And they're like, he's like, you know, those are the ones, the assistants during surgery. And I was like, oh, so the ones where it's like a scalpel, and then they give him this guy. He's like,
Is
yeah,
that really? Okay, cool.
exactly like that. They transferred me to the table, and I was laughing the whole time.
Why?
Because those anti-anxiety meds.
You just felt
made me
good.
super looped. Yeah, I was like, I felt really, really good. If I could have that every day of my life, I would be the happiest. But also, you can't function on it, so there's that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was like, I was helping them move me over because they had to move me from that thing they wheeled me on, like gurney.
Oh yeah,
it's
to the
called,
actual.
to the operating table.
Okay.
Yep. And so yeah, I was giggling about it, like I can't even get myself over here.
Oh
Like,
my god.
yeah. And then he didn't even. I don't know because I have that like amnesia thing where you're like.
Oh right.
So I don't even know if he told me he was doing the anesthesia, because the last thing I remember is just laughing about being transferred to the operating table. And then when I woke up, that's when it was really fucked up. And like, God, I never want to feel like that again. So I wish I could explain it. So basically, you know how when you have a camera and you put something close to it and it focuses on that thing and everything else around it is blurred?
Yes.
It was like that. And also I couldn't even really open my eyes all the way, so I remember my eyes were like, because I had no function, no body function.
Yeah.
So that was really scary. I didn't like that at all. Who dis? I didn't like that at all. And then I zonked out again. It wasn't even a comfortable sleep because, like they said, I was aware of everything around me still.
Right.
So it wasn't even a comfortable sleep because I could hear, actually the whole time I slept there, I could hear all the hospital noises in the background, like beep, 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 beep,
Mm-hmm.
beep. So the fact that I slept through that actually says that those drugs really knocked me out because there's no fucking way I could sleep through that on a normal day.
When I was in the room waiting for you, there was the, like, really loud alarm that's like, "Brr,
Yeah,
brr."
I know, I heard it because I was disconnected from the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it kept going off.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, when's this shit gonna stop? Because it would go like 5 times or like
And then
3
pause.
times. Yeah, exactly. And then, so she asked me twice, like the first time when I barely could function, she's like, do you want Kayla? And I was like, no. That's why I still had oxygen in my nose. And then, yeah, she made me lay on my back. I don't know why. I think it was a breathing issue to make sure that I was still breathing or whatever. Because once that was all done, she let me lay on my side and it was no big
That was
deal.
probably why then.
And then, let's see. I heard a couple of the conversations happening on the other sides of the wall. I love that when you, like, one of the times I was, like, dozing off and I asked a question and she was, like, peek! Like,
I know, just
opened the
poked in.
curtain from the other side and started talking to me. She was so fucking good. Like,
She was great.
I couldn't have gotten a better nurse for doing that for me.
Yeah.
So the second time I woke up, I had a little bit of function. The first time I was literally paralyzed, and that was the scariest feeling in the world. Like, if you can imagine, like, I was trying to lift my hand, and I couldn't lift my, just like this, just, like, lift it a little bit. I couldn't do it. So the second time I woke up, I had more function, and then I was like, well, shit, I really need to pee, otherwise I'm gonna piss this bed right now, and neither of us wants that. So she helped me up, and then we went into the bathroom. I wasn't at all capable of walking or standing on my own at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when she told me I had the ketamine. And she's like, do you feel disassociated? And I was like, what is reality right now? It's a weird feeling. Like, I don't think I can even describe it. I don't know. Like, I was watching a movie, but it was real life.
You disassociated.
Yes.
Just like you were supposed to.
Yeah, that time she asked me again, do you want Kayla to come in? And I was still like, I don't think so. I need to sleep and feel better. So you had to sit in the waiting room and freak out for however long while I slept the drugs out of my system. So then that time I fell asleep again. At that point, I think she told me I could sleep on my side. That's when she like took the oxygen out and stuff like that. So I knew I was getting better because
Yeah. You were progressing.
I think I had an IV in at one point.
Jesus.
I honestly don't remember. And then, so the third time I woke up, I was still feeling weird. Like, not as weird, but like, it was like my eyes and body were 2 different entities. Like, it was really strange. And that's the point when she's like, can Kayla come in because she's really worried? And I was like, okay, bring her in.
I only asked the one time.
Well, she was understanding, though. She's like, can you imagine? She's been sitting out there not knowing
I was
what's going
panicked.
on.
I didn't want to, like, say anything, but...
Yeah. She's smart. Like, she knew. That's what she said to me. She's like, just think of it from her perspective. She's worried about you. She doesn't know why you don't want her back here. Like,
I know, that's when the first girl told me when I asked. I was like, what?
yeah.
Like,
No,
why?
Kayla. Don't let her come back here at all.
I know, but then I started thinking about it, and like I said, I thought it was just nausea, like vomiting, that you didn't want me there for. So I just kind of like let it pass.
The nausea didn't hit me until the other drugs wore off. Is because what it was first was, well, the anesthesia made me like paralyzed and then very hard to walk, very hard to function. And then the second drug, the ketamine, made everything weird, like nothing was real. And then when those started wearing off, right towards the end, right before we left, that's when I started to feel really nauseous. But oddly enough, I don't feel nauseous at all when I lay down. It's only when I sit up and stand up. And when I was in that wheelchair, she was, oh my gosh, that lady was so sweet. So she she had a really strong accent, so she was like speaking, she would get in front of me and speak really slow to me. And she, saw how sick I was, so she's like, we're gonna make you comfortable. So she gave me those Kleenex in case I threw up, and got me 2 extra throw up things in case I threw up.
Yeah.
And she got that blanket for me so I could put it on. She put my jacket right next to me so that I could put that on when I got out if I wanted to. Yeah, and then she was talking to me the whole way. She's talking, I said, I like to know, have you ever been on anesthesia before? Because when they have, it makes it
I don't know, better for me. It makes me feel more comfortable, like, okay, you totally get it. Because Sonia said she has, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always ask them that when I'm on anesthesia because, I don't know, it's just comforting to know that...
Because they've been through it as well.
Yeah, like if they're working with something that they've experienced. And so that's probably why they're so good at it, really.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them were like, oh, yeah, it was fucking horrible afterwards. Like, it was the worst experience of my life. I never want to do it again. Oh yeah, he mentioned that, so my throat does hurt, actually, now that I just did that. It doesn't normally, but that cough definitely hurt it. But that's from the breathing tube that they put in while I was under. My bladder actually works, which is amazing, because last time it didn't work and it was so painful. I peed like 8 times, like a superstar. And then when we got to the doors, she wheeled me outside, and I was like, holy fuck, it's beautiful out here. Like, the sun was right on me. It wasn't even that cold. Well, that's the other thing. It really freaked me out when I was having those hot flashes, because I would sit up and my whole body felt like it was on fire, like when you have a really bad temperature.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, fever.
Yeah.
My whole body just, like, sweat dripping. It was really weird, and it happened in an instant, so it was kind of scary. So that's why I kept asking her about it, like, are you sure everything's fine?
I know, that's weird that that's normal.
Yeah, but yeah, it only happened when I sat up, and then it was like a big wave of heat. That's when we got outside. I was like, oh, leave me out here forever. Just set me up a cot, and I'll just stay here. But it was really nice. The sun was, like, shining in my face, and then she's actually in my eyes, so I was like this. So she was like, I'm going to face you away from the sun. I was like, thank you. Yeah, we sat there for a while, and I didn't even tell her what kind of car it was. I should have told her what kind of car it was.
I know,
so
I was
we were just
creeping.
sitting there talking to each other, and then all of a sudden I hear, I'm here for Amanda. And I didn't even realize that it was your voice. Like, I think I'm still kind of in that dissociative feeling. So it didn't sound like you. So I was like, valet? Like, who's picking me up? She got me an Uber, went home and got me an Uber or something
God.
The car ride here wasn't bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was.
Yeah, I was scared.
That against my nose, and that really helped a lot. And now, yeah, I'm here. Walking is still a little hard, so I appreciate that you helped me walk in. But I feel really good right now, actually. Like, there's pain in my shoulder, and then that whole gas buildup. You might even be able to feel it. Press my rib cage right here. That's gas.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's good, because I think it's through my belly button. So do you want to see?
Yeah. Also, did you have a bruise on your leg? Like one of your thighs?
I did not.
Okay, I think you might have gotten a little bruised up.
How?
I'm sure it was probably like while you were in the bed or something, slightly unconscious, moving around.
So there you go. That's all it is. They cut through my belly button. I don't think there's another one.
No, she said it's just these ones.
3, yeah. When I got it done the first time, I had a cut down here, too, so she's a much better surgeon than the last surgeon I had.
She's a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she didn't fuck up my bladder. So these, that's it. They're just little incisions, so they go through my belly button, pump it full of air, gas, so that it expands, so that it's out like this, so that it's really easy for them, because otherwise it's all pressed against my organs and stuff inside.
Yeah, I can see that you're bloated. You don't look like that usually.
I'm just fat.
You're not.
It's a little sensitive, a little sore right now, but
I'm sure it will be.
I will deal with it. I would rather have pain and feel totally sober than be fucked up like I was with no pain. That was terrible. I can't go through this again. That's fucking terrible, man. Fucking terrible. Oh, it feels good to rub the gas out of my ribs.
There you go. Get it out.
So yeah, that's the end of my day today. And now the rest of the day, I'm gonna be chilling and sleeping. And I think I may have heard something about DQ.
Do you still want a DQ?
At some point.
Well, are you ready for it now or later?
Probably later.
Okay, I can get it for you.
But I am getting hungry again, so that's a good sign.
That is good.